creates more content than this man.
Nobody drops more live
Right
content
here,
than Ramp Hard Down.
G.
Do you guys know anybody that drops this much live content? There's a lot of guys dropping video on the web. Nobody goes live as much as I do. In the morning,
In the
at
evening,
noon, at night,
by
on
yourself,
the ground,
with your
in
wife.
the air.
Come on, man.
Dude, y'all see every part of my life except when I.
I'm in the bathroom. Have you posted a bathroom picture yet?
No, I have not. But hey, look, we're here today. Jared's paying attention to something else rather than the audience. The only thing that matters
I'm paying
is
attention.
you.
I'm paying attention.
I want to thank you so much for being here. By
Thank
the way,
you so much.
Real
good to have you here.
okay, folks, this is October. 5 days with me and my wife and my kids.
And me.
It gonna
Come
be
on, man. There's
good.
some value in that. Not a whole lot,
You're
but there's a little bit.
You're right.
4,
Right.
2, 1.
There's some value. Hey!
Welcome to Young
Welcome to
Hustlers.
Young Hustlers.
Your sales show, the only sales show that you need to keep your hustle young and bright. You ever met an old dude that like acted like an old dude?
Yeah, well, I met young dudes that act like old dudes.
We guys, I asked Jared the other day, we got this dude walking around here. Actually, he's not walking around anymore, he's a ghost now. But I'm like, what's wrong with him, man? He's acting like an old dude, taking a lot of breaks, going to the restroom more often than a 26-year-old would need to go. Okay, taking a lot of breaks, not picking up the phone. Phone's kind of starting to look a little heavy to him, acting like an old crippled man. Then he starts acting like an old guy that's got a bunch of money. I'm like, I know you ain't got any money, dude, so I don't know why you acting like you got money, because you ain't got money. You went and bought one of them big fake watches.
Their wrist.
Okay. What you
There it
doing,
is.
man? What you doing? Look, this show, every Thursday we come to you to talk about your money, your finances, but mostly your sales hustle.
Noon East Coast Standard Time. Same same place every week.
Yeah, Jared Glant right here, my compadre.
Protege.
My protege, my little brother, my son like
Figure.
Whitey.
We were talking
You know?
about my pale.
He makes me
my
feel
pale
like
white
an
skin.
RN.
Like a pale skin.
Shit.
I don't know what that means.
He makes me feel like an RN.
What does
Yeah,
that mean?
I don't know.
What is that?
You got like a little, you know.
Registered nurse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Registered nurse. Okay. Look, today, I got a topic that's current. It's current because my boy Jared violated the policy. So I want to talk today about price and value.
This is
okay?
going to be a great conversation here.
Price and value, okay? If you're on Facebook or YouTube, iTunes or Stitcher, look, I want to see your comments about this today. So, look, I always say, look, you do not, in the Close Survival Guide, you do not discount price to close a deal. That does not mean you do not use price to negotiate. So actually, I got to do the white. I got to get the whiteboard
gotta get the
out for
whiteboard
this,
going?
man.
Can somebody get a
Because I'm a
towel?
professor. I'm a professor when it comes to this stuff. Now, there's a time and a place to do everything. I have no problem with discounting price. Everybody needs to understand that. No problem at all. But if you have one product, you have a problem already. Okay? The way to handle the price thing ultimately is to have multiple products. Like you got to have a big product lineup. This is why most people don't make money when they work for themselves, because they go at one price. So this today is about price versus value. The best way to handle this argument is not with words. The best way to handle this argument is with inventory. So there's no word track that's going to get a cheap guy to pay extra.
Yeah.
Okay, you're cheap, it doesn't matter. The only way to get a cheap guy to pay more money is with inventory. The ultimate solution to the price problem, to building value, is inventory. Lots of watches.
And so what he means by that is like when you have somebody that's locked at at 50 or 500 or 5,000, instead of chasing that number to meet them with your product, you want to show them a different piece of inventory, a different product, a different package, a different offer that you can offer them that would meet that price point.
It could be term rather than product. It could be, let's say you're selling a pack, a 12-month, 24-month, 36-month, 48-month, right? The deal would get better the longer you get the commitment for.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it's an iPhone 6 Plus, or 7.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Now, if
maybe it's a used phone.
And if you only want to spend $500 on a phone, there's no way you're getting a 7.
Yeah. So you would say, yeah, man, I got a $500 phone for you. Okay, here's the $500 phone. But also, by the way, you would show them automatically. Okay, now there's a couple things you need to remember. Never use price to close a deal. Which brings me to what happened yesterday. Jared, if you've noticed, okay, we introduced Cardone University 3 years ago, which is an online platform for corporations. Companies pay us $80,000 a year. It is the most watched sales entrepreneurial site on planet Earth. Bar none, nobody's close to us.
It's the truth.
Nobody. I mean, we have colleges that don't get the viewership we do. We have Udemy or Edemy or Edabami.
Yeah.
Edabami doesn't have the viewers that we have, okay? My YouTube
28,544,272 lessons delivered.
Okay, my YouTube channel, which is free, has the same number of views as my Entrepreneur Academy. So bottom line is that program goes from $40,000 to $80,000. That's how we make our money here, if any of you don't know. We don't make our money giving 1 million books away. You just don't make money like that, okay? Now, 3 years ago, we introduced Cardone University, and we opened it up to the public. Remember, it's a $40,000 to $80,000 program, depending on how big your company is. Yesterday, Jared went online, and I told Jared, never sell this product for under $5,000, ever. I don't care what it is, never, okay? He goes up yesterday, he says, I
didn't ask, first of all.
Yeah. I said, Jared, man, I saw an email that went out today. Him not asking wasn't the problem. I saw an email that went out today that we're selling Cardone U for $1,900. And he's like, yeah. I said, dude, I told you. And I started railing on this dude. Okay. And the guy's like, I'll go turn it off right now. But I just want to tell you, we've sold more in the last 20 minutes than we sold in the last 20 days. And I'm like, whoa. So that brings me to this. Use price to stir up the market. Use price to create traffic. Use price to generate a bunch of activity for short periods of time so that you get customers. Jared made a point to me yesterday. He's like, look, Grant, so let's say we sell this to whatever number of people. Pick any number, 200 or 2,000. There's 8 billion people on this planet. Okay, let's get those handful of people that take advantage of it to tell the rest of the world. I'm like, now
we're talking.
That's value, dog. Stay with us, young hustlers. You ever thought about just getting away with the right people at the right time to get your mind right and your business right? Guess what we're doing? St. Bart's, October, the best weather that you can find on that island, little exclusive island in the middle of the Caribbean. It is an amazing place to go to. My wife and I have been there. Hey guys, my wife and my kids have been there twice now. We're going back in October. We would love for you to come join us. 5 days, dinner every night with us. Very exclusive trip. We'll have lunch each day together. The rest of the day, we just build our life, build our business, build our futures, map it out. I want to do it with you. They'll be there.
Oh yeah.
We hope you're there.
We're gonna have a blast. Are y'all ready for St. Bart's, girls? Yeah! Woo!
Hey, welcome back.
Hey, welcome back to Young Hustlers every Thursday noon East Coast Standard Time.
By the way, all our shows, all our past Young Hustlers for sales, marketing, social media, promotion, closing the deal, follow-up, you'll see, 200 shows.
Oh, man, I think it's more than that.
You can find those at grantcardone.com /YouTube.
This is the YouTube button right here. YouTube.com /Grant Cardone.
Or there's 4,000 videos there. Or you can go to grantcardonetv.com /Young Hustlers, right, Robert?
What's that?
GrantCardoneTV.com /Young Hustlers. That's correct.
You can
So
find those.
we're talking today about price
That's
versus
right. We
value.
sure are.
And so Grant's got some points that he wants to go over. But first, I just want to ask you, like, if you're a business owner or you sell a product, like, at what point do you know, like, hey, we need to drive some traffic? Like, for me, there was an indicator. Like, there was a reason that I
Yeah.
said, you know, hey, we need to go get some more traffic to this thing, like, today. How do you know?
Well, here's the deal. Price doesn't matter if you don't have volume to go with it. So I always tell everybody, I'm like, look, if you're going to get a job in sales, you need a product that has volume and margin. There's got to be margin to pay people. You're not going to get good people without margin, okay? That's what's wrong with Macy's and Bloomingdale's and Nordstrom. You know, Elena has this woman stop by our house, and she from Neiman Marcus, okay? They must be paying her own commission because she calls Elena, delivers stuff to the house, picks it up. I wear a pair of shoes. I'm like, dude, there's something wrong with these shoes. No problem, I'll come pick them up. So one way to handle the price value conversation is number 4, increase service.
Yeah.
So I'm
That's why
done
we
with
do- that's
Macy's
why-
and Bloomingdale's. Yeah.
And that's why we do the mastermind coaching session.
Yeah.
That's why we provide unlimited support. We do sales meetings for our clients. That's why we do all
So
that.
this was the argument I had with Jerry yesterday. Jerry, rather than taking the price from $19,000 for an individual down to $1,900, dude, why didn't you? Here's another way to do that. Okay, rather than taking it was on sale at $5,000. Rather than take it for $5,000 and $1,900, why don't you just do this? 2 years for the price of one. That would have been a better solution. Remember what I said right here? Four ways to handle this: inventory or term. Give time away. Give an extra user away. Okay? Now, I don't know if that would have worked better than the discount. Maybe the discount worked the best. His justification is going to be like, dude, it drove a lot of traffic.
Well, and what ended up happening was our store sales went up. Not just our sales from the university product, but actually,
Webinars,
like
books.
they get to the store and they're like, oh man, why this webinar package, this live training, this book, this audio program, this hat, this shirt. So they start adding everything else to their cart.
You discounting price without inventory is not going to work. You have to have inventory lined up. You know, people are like, how do you produce all this product, man? Well, number one, that's what I do. I only create products that we understand, or we go out and get people that are experts. Like Jamie Shanks is coming on our platform.
Yep.
Okay.
Jamie Shanks is their social selling course, LinkedIn.
David Jensen.
David Lee Jensen with
Okay,
the
How to
Hiring
Hire
Academy.
Perfectly is coming.
Interviews, hiring. We got
DISC programs, personality traits, reading people, okay?
Dave Anderson for leadership.
Dave Anderson on how to become a leader, right? I'm going to be dropping real estate content in there. So we keep beefing this thing out to do what? To build value. Okay, as I build value, I should be able to raise price. And you're going to continue to see me raise price at Cardone University. I guarantee you, our target is this. I'll have a product there that I can sell to one person for 20 grand per year. That is our target, to keep building out our platform to where somebody's saying,
And then it would be a steal at 20 grand.
It'll be a
because
steal.
the value is so.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about this because we had this thing yesterday, you know, and we were going back around it, and I was like, well, maybe it's just some type of pricing, price elasticity of demand, economics factor where pricing meets, you know, all these things. And so I was like, well, did I do the right thing? You know, what? And then I started thinking about, like, if I had the opportunity to invest in something, and I had to flip it on me, if I had the opportunity to invest in a deal right now, and it was a total home run, but I needed 300 grand to do it. And right now I know I got $215,000 in my bank account.
Right.
And I know that I got to come up with another 85 grand to make this deal work.
Yeah.
My push towards getting that other 85 grand is going to be in direct response to the value associated with the
how good the
upside
deal
on the
is.
deal.
How good the deal
exactly.
is. Right?
So like what you said back when you were getting started as a sales guy, like I went out, I knew I had to have these sales CDs or these sales programs. So I didn't have the money, so I had to go borrow it from my mother. He saw the value was so high in that $3,000 package that he was willing to do whatever it takes to go get the money to make that happen.
Yeah. Well, I was so sick of it. Really wasn't where I was going. It was where I sat. I was so sick of where I was. I'm like, now this is in 1989. Go Google what was $3,000 worth in 1989. No, it was probably, yeah, 3,000. I'll bet you it's worth $7,200. I spent $7,200 in today's dollars, okay, for a program for one reason, not to get me someplace. $6,200. I'm sorry, I was off. So, not to get me someplace, but to get me from where I was. I was so sick of where I was, okay? Yesterday, Jared did the right thing. Let me just tell you this. Well, first of all, he probably did the wrong thing. I railed on him, okay? We had other things that we could offer for less. We could have offered you 2 years. We could have given you a mastermind. I could have given you a ticket to the 10X Growth Con. We could have done like 7 other things other than just discount price. However, let me just say this, okay? Once it worked, okay, and I said, stop it.
Yeah.
I got totally behind him. I'm like, dude, look, it's working. The marketplace is determined. This is hot. And we stayed with it. We sold more people bought Cardone yesterday than in the last, not 20 days.
All year.
Since the first of the year.
Yeah.
So something happened that was right, okay? Now, we're not going to keep doing it.
And so the point of that is this. It's like, and I didn't just come up with that idea saying, hey, let's just whore the product out. It was looking at the data, going back, looking at the previous offers that we've had, looking at the volume of sales that we've had, and determining, hey, we need to get more traffic to this offer.
But that's not completely legit, because if he used that analytical, he could have looked back further and seen that, we've done stuff at lower prices.
Well, and also that all year. I mean, the last time we had volume of sales like that was when we were doing with the coaching session, Lifetime with the Coaching. So
that's
because the
value
value
okay?
is.
Here's what I told him. I said, Jared, before it's a $5,000 offer and it's a steal, give a coaching session. Mm-hmm. And this is what he said: Grant, I cannot keep giving your time away.
Yeah.
Reducing it. Anyway, he made the right decision, right? Because I've already done 5 coaching sessions this morning before 12 o'clock. So it's like, how do you do this, dude? Like, he's like, man, your time's worth more than that. I said, yeah, but I like meeting people. So look, this show every Thursday, we want to help you. We want to help you with your sales. I don't know what the answer is, okay? I know this. You got to have inventory. Inventory could be a product or terms. 2, you got to figure out how to build value. 3, you got to handle people's objections. Most of people's price objections, once you're in a deal, it's just bullshit. They're just complaining, right? And number 4, you have to increase the service. Ultimately, if you want to get more money than Bloomingdale's, Macy's, the roofer down the street, the HVAC guy, the chiropractor, the dentist, then you got to figure out, dude, how do you increase that service?
You get down like a circus clown. And when we come back from the break, we're going to wrap up the show and we're going to take some calls.
Don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me like that.
With over 20 years of experience in the real estate game, Cash Now PA is the place to go for buying homes for all cash with no fees, any condition with BBB accreditation. Ray Abood, owner of Cash Now PA, has been helping customers get in and out of homes, creating better spaces for living, and making a difference in local communities. With the focus on buying homes, all cash, no fees with any condition. Also be BBB accredited. Visit cashnowpa.com. That's cashnowpa.com to get started. Buying or finding a new home should not be stressful or boring. With over 14 years experience, Good Time Tommy has spent his time building strategies, tips, and content that will help you, the new homeowner or seasoned homeowner, get the best deal for your money. Educate, navigate, and celebrate. Because whether you're buying or selling, you're going to get more traffic to your property promotion on every channel, and watch as Tommy and his team work until you are satisfied. Your new home awaits you with Good Time Tommy and his team. Subscribe, like, and follow at goodtimetommy.com. That's goodtimetommy.com. Looking for digital cash flow, other streams of income, and you know how important multiple streams of income are. Have you ever thought about making money online with zero money to start with? Let the expert Coach Gianni help you do this. From Amazon sales to banner advertising, monetizing your website effectively so every click makes you money. Build an online brand that sells and make money off of your website starting right now. Coach Gianni offers comprehensive, simple coaching of how to make money online, how to monetize your website, and come out on top in an arena where everybody's trying to get positioned. Go to CoachGianni.com/cashflow. That's CoachGianni.com/cashflow to get started with making money online.
Hey, we're back. This is Young Hustlers every Thursday, noon, East Coast Standard Time. Grant Cardone, Jared Glant.
Jared Glant.
Dude, and this show is about sales. This show is about what you can do to better understand sales, better understand the process, and actually get some real information that you can go and use.
Value
in
is
your
what we're talking about
business.
today. Price and value. Let's say you're selling teeth to somebody. You're a dentist, and I come in with a bunch of crooked teeth. How much could that cost me?
15, 20 grand probably?
All the way up to 100.
Wow.
All the way up to 100K. Now, you're gonna, first of all, the guy, I say it right in Closer Survival Guide. First of all, you have to have the decision maker. The guy with the mouth might not be the decision maker, by the way. Just understand that.
Could be the wife who sent his ass there. 'Cause
Could be the wife and be like, dude, I can't look at your face anymore. Those teeth are bad. Maybe he just got a divorce. That changes everything. Now he's starting to hunt some new stuff. Old wife was digging the old crooked teeth for a little while, and then she's like, I'm done. I'm out of here with crooked teeth. Okay, and then he's going out to shop. You see, now the urgency's on this dude. He's been married for 20 years, got away with those bad teeth. He could have got them done for like 15 or 20 grand years ago. Now they're 80,000. Is he the decision maker? Is there urgency? Is he qualified? Those are your three, dude. You have to have those three answers to know which one of these things you got to do with the price. Is it inventory? Is it terms? Is it bullshit? You got to know, do I have the decision maker? Do I have the urgency? Do I have the capability, the qualifications to purchase something? Okay, yeah, I'm in the close. The guy's like, 80 grand's a lot of money. Dude, you're single, you're qualified, you can afford it. You're the decision maker, and you ain't getting laid with them teeth.
Okay, you get your grill fixed up, man.
Okay, you look like one of them rappers with the whole gold grill. Now, if you're gonna go get the gold grill, you're gonna have to get some tats, and you need to get a record deal. You know what I'm saying? See. So you either need inventory. Okay, you need to know one. Is he qualified? What are the three things? Qualified, urgency,
and
decision maker.
Yep.
Okay. Now, if you know the answer is yes to all three of those things, maybe he doesn't have the 80 grand, or you start adding inventory. What's inventory? You need to show him a $100,000 package, not an $89,000. You need to figure out how to get 100 grand from him, or show him 100 grand, not 89. I'm buying a real estate deal right now. Okay, I'm looking at a deal right now. First thing I did was pull up the comps. Who's not going to do that? Why am I doing that? Because I'm a real buyer. Any real buyer would do this. They would shop comps. Right? So when somebody comes in and tells me we've been shopping so-and-so, I'm like, wow, we got a deal. If I can close without giving up my price. Because if you are a superior product or service, you will be
higher.
Question is, do you want to keep your higher price? So Robert, you're talking to people every day. Oh man, that's more money than I can afford. Do you hear that, or do you hear?
I do.
What do you hear?
I hear that. Oh, it's that price. The down payment's a little steep. This is too much.
Okay, but let me tell you the real objection you're getting most of the time.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll get back with you, Robert.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
I'll get back with you, Robert, which means, dude, that's a lot. I can't swallow this. I don't know how to tell you that. Most people actually don't tell you you're too high. Most people say, thanks, let me get back with you.
Hey, you know what? Whenever
probably
I said
maybe
that,
like 1 to 2 out of 10 will say that.
And when somebody does say that,
you
got to be able to do number 3 over here, which is handle the objection.
Or
because when people are telling you that your price is too high, oftentimes that means it was more than they thought. It means that they can't afford it.
Yeah.
It means that it wasn't what they were expecting and they got surprised.
Yeah.
And then they have all these considerations about themselves or whatever that they do not want to verbalize.
Yeah.
And so you got to understand that when you make an offer and somebody is like, okay, well, I'll just get back to you.
The way to handle that, though, is if before you would present a price, okay, like we aggressively present price up front, we just tell people, look, I want to tell you what this offer is going to be before you show them the product, man. So the guy starts thinking, oh, there's 100 yards to cover here, right? You don't put him on the football field, like from the seat, say that's 100 yards. Because when he gets on the field, it's going to look even bigger.
Yeah.
Right? So you say, look, man, I'm responsible for the price. You are not. Just talk to me. Keep the line of communication open, okay? I'm going to tell you what our normal advertising package is. You let me take care of the price. You let me take care of the terms. We get a half down. The other half is paid over 6 months if it's a 12-month contract, okay? And our average contract's 60 grand. So it'd be $30,000, 60,000 in total, 5,000 a month for 6 months. I want to do that before I present. Oh man, that'd be more than I thought. Oh golly, gee willikers. Oh my God. Oh, I was thinking about getting some teeth.
What? That's ridiculous.
Okay, so now what? Hey, dude, like I said, that's my job to handle. Okay, that's my job. Let me ask you a question. If I could prove to you there's going to be the ROI, are you qualified for 60 grand? If we could, yeah, man. Are you the decision maker or somebody else involved? Okay, yeah. Good. What is the urgency to do business with us? What is the urgency to advertise?
Why today?
Why now? Why now? Why are we talking about this now? Why didn't you call me 3 months ago, 6 months ago? Exactly. Why now? So you guys got to know how to set this thing up, man, so that you don't prematurely give up price.
Because what you're going to find is sometimes that urgency factor, that why, is I just got divorced from my wife.
Yeah.
And I need to go out and get my teeth fixed so that I can go out and find somebody else. And the urgency to do that is like yesterday. And so you will not need to discount or chase this person.
Exactly. Or maybe,
Right.
Robert, the guy says, really what I want, man, is I want to do something with Grant in the office. And I thought if I could get on Grant's YouTube channel and he pushes out to 300,000 subscribers, it would help me. He just told you why. Right? That it's not just the advertising. It's coming in here and being on Power Players. So you got to figure out why that is. What Jared did yesterday with Card on You, by the way, if you're watching the show today, I'll allow you to do it today, okay? Because I talked about it.
CardOnYou.com.
Okay?
Yeah.
And you can get it for $1,920 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And it'll never happen again, I promise you. It's just never going to happen again, okay? And you can hold me to that. He did the right thing because he used it to drive traffic, not to close deals. You guys that go to my website and you see me discounting socks or books or audio programs, I'm driving traffic, man. I'm not in a deal. When I'm in a deal, me and you are talking about 100 grand.
Yeah.
We're not talking about $49. Okay, I am only driving traffic to my website. That's why you see me bouncing ads, 50% off, 20% off, 10% off today, next hour, 90% off. Dude, I'm bouncing traffic, right?
And truthfully, like when Nordstrom's does the half yearly sale, they do it to get people into the store.
Totally.
They once you're there, it's not, hey, I've got, $1,800 of clothes. Can you take another $200 off? They put the ad out to create traffic to the store, just like car dealerships.
How much inventory do they have? Car dealer, how much inventory do they have? Grocery store, how much inventory do they have? iPhones, how much inventory do they have? All the guys making the big money have lots of inventory. People that do what I do for a living, most of them can't make any money, dude, because they don't have any inventory.
Yeah.
You got one product. How are you going to make money? You got a book. You got one book that makes you $1, and you got speaking gigs. You had a question, Robert, or Robin did.
It's just Mark Luther from Facebook. He's saying, how do you get them to tell you when your price is too high on a non-tangible product like a service or dentistry or chiropractor? Like basically drawing out that objection. How do you get them to tell you?
How do you feel about the price?
Be very
Well, I need
direct.
to think about it.
Be very direct.
You need to think about what? Price or your teeth? Or the pain? Look, if I'm getting teeth, there's only a couple of reasons why, dude. If I'm the decision maker, it's either going to be the price or the pain. I had to get a root canal. How much is it? $600. Oh, wow. Whatever she told me.
Yeah.
$1,600. I'm like, I don't care about $1,600. Let me think about it.
Yeah.
She thinks it's about the price. Okay. John was telling me the other night I was playing cards in Vegas. I was playing blackjack, and I wasn't doing very well. I was on this bad streak, right, John? Because you were there, John. Because you gave me some bad voodoo.
I gave you some good luck.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, but he
I
ain't
create my
me,
own
okay?
luck. Come on, man.
Okay, so check it out. John's like, come on, man, let's leave here. I said, John, what I'm losing here right now, I mean, it was nothing. It was like $50, right? $50 6 times. It was $300. I said, John, what we're losing now? What, John?
A lot more than that.
No, it wasn't, John. I was losing like $50 a hand.
He doesn't play.
I don't play big, dude.
$50 a hand.
John's like, man, I think you need to get out of here, man. I've lost $300 or $400, right? So John's like, I said, John, we're gonna spend like tomorrow morning when they crank up the plane,
crank the
just the
bird
left
up.
engine, dude. That money's gonna be gone. So John thinks I lost like $6,000 or something. What'd you think I lost, John?
I'll say like
On the whole trip.
on the whole trip, I think you didn't lose. You won, man. You're winning.
John covered his ass right there like he was in a gay bar. Okay, so you hear what we're telling you today? Okay, look. Is there going to be a time where you're going to discount your price in the close to get a deal? Guarantee you. It should be the exception, not the rule. If it becomes a habit, it's because 2 reasons. You're not practicing your closes and you don't believe in your price. Period. I got a whole bunch of guys that are internet guys, okay? We had to condition these guys. Do you remember when they said, the average product online, you remember that dude saying that? Who was that? The average product online is $39.
Oh, goodness.
I said, well, dude, let me show you something, okay? Okay, what?
Take that number to
We
take
did-
that to $5,000 right there.
Mr. Cardone, no offense, but you don't understand online. We did $30 million last year online. 30 mil. Yeah, I don't understand online. Okay, another question, Robin. You're
Yes.
awesome with the questions.
So we got, how do you convince the customer that they have a need for your solution when he's not aware of the problem? And he
Good.
insists
You're not aware of the
to accept
problem.
the
You're
problem.
not aware of the problem, okay? The issue here is not the customer's not aware of the problem. The customer is aware of the problem, or they wouldn't have agreed to talk to you. So ask them, why did you agree? Let's say you're doing SEO marketing, target marketing.
And sometimes that can be a question that you're like, you struggle to ask. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, I don't, can I be that like overt and
Totally.
just ask? Like,
We got a meeting with a training group in Indianapolis, right? And I'm like, hey, why'd you guys agree to do this meeting? Well, you know, man, I just wanted to meet you, shake your hand. He had no intention of buying our product, dude. None, zero. I said, man, why don't we bounce? Let's go talk to somebody who wants to buy my
Yeah,
product, bro, because this guy ain't. And you guys are going to sit there and think he doesn't want my product. No, he doesn't want your product. And you can't make some people want your product. My wife did not want this product. She was not ready. People are like, what could you have done different in the first 26 phone calls? Nothing. I could have spit on her. It wouldn't have mattered. Okay? I could have offered her money in gold. It wouldn't have mattered. She wasn't ready, man. Keep your pipeline full. It's what I told that guy that keeps trying to pitch me on the carbon fiber. I'm like, dude, I'm not your target. I'm not a particle for your target. I'm not a player for your deal. I don't want it. Right? So you got to fill up the pipeline so that you find people that find your product or offer valuable. Jared did the right thing yesterday offering this thing. You know why? 3 words.
it made money.
Because it worked. Because it worked. CardOnYou.com. CardOnYou.com if you want to take advantage of it. Today, it's not even extended right now. It's just for people that on social that hear this, okay?
It's just-
Jared, you want
we
to tell us something about like some of our guys that make mistakes on price and value and confusing the two?
Well, I mean, so like, in I think what you have to look at is how it actually takes place. So somebody gets in the close and they go through the whole deal, and in the close they're saying, hey, well, you know, it'll make sense if you can do it instead of $1,500 for $1,200 or instead of $2,500 for $2,000. There's no additional value added in that $500. Like that $500 off does not change what the product does. It doesn't make us feel good, doesn't make the product work better, doesn't make the people use it any better, it doesn't make it stickier, it doesn't do anything.
It's
right?
just a guy that
it is
some buyers just need deals.
Right.
Okay, that's the way they buy. They have this thing that says, I have to buy on sale.
right.
And then I have to get something else on the sale, on top of the sale.
So then what we do is instead of discounting price, we add additional things. Well, you know, I can't do that, but what if I did this? So, I mean, the most important thing for you is that this works, right? Like this works and you make a ton of money, right? Okay, good. So why don't I do this? Instead of saving you $500, which you will spend at dinner tonight with your wife anyways, why don't I go in and add this program here? This program has dot. This program is a $1,000 program, and I guarantee it'll add another 10% to the return on the program. Why don't I do that for you? Add something instead of
That's
subtract
only
the
going to
price.
work if you close the door, though. Okay, we talk about closing doors here. You have to be willing to close the door on a guy. Look, I don't have any more money to give you. You understand?
Yeah.
And you got to be clear when you say this. Can't be all, darty eyes. I don't have any more money to give you. If you're on the phone call, you need to make it clear. John, I want to make something clear. I don't have any more money to give you. However, because I want your business, because you're an important person, because you have influence, I would like to offer you this. Okay? And then you offer something else that's more of value. Again, some people just got to get a deal, man. Okay? They just got to have a deal. If you have a narrow pipeline, you're going to have to eat. Everybody does. It happens. Don't kid yourself. Oh, no, not me. Everybody eats it sometime. The bigger your pipeline, the less you got to do that, though. You get to say, no, I'm not doing that deal, okay?
And that's when you can really get into a power position in a sales role, is when you can literally walk away from a deal because you don't need it.
Yeah.
We're in a position now where we can walk away from deals that don't make sense for us.
We don't walk away from a lot of deals, I'll tell you right
But
now.
we could, if there was a deal that didn't make sense for us, we could walk away from it. Whereas
Now-
a new company would be like, oh, dude, we got to take that deal. It's
Or-
money coming in, I got to take
a new
that
company
deal.
can't take the deal because they don't have the margin. The reason we can take a deal is because we do lots of deals with big companies. I'm doing $80,000 deals. The only way we can do Card on You for individuals is because we do again, back to inventory.
Yeah.
I'm doing $80,000. We did $300,000 in deals yesterday to companies that are going to pay us over time. Every day we do that, every single day of the month. So that I can offer that program to an individual. Why? Why do I want to do that? Because I need somebody in Slovakia, in Russia, in Mexico, in other parts of the world that we're not talking to your
Getting a
company
millionaire booklet.
in the
No,
UK. I'm not pitching a company in the UK on our online platform, but I need individuals to start talking it up there. So back to our conversation here. You got to have inventory. You got to offer other services. Our mastermind on Wednesdays. Okay, that's a $4,800 program. Let me give it to you, man. Okay, coaching session with one of our team back here, our certified guys. Let me give it to you. You want to come down to Miami and visit with us? Let me give it to you.
Down.
How about I give you half price on one of our VIP tickets? Let me do that for you. How about I do this? How about we
Big
do a little
boy.
lottery for your 10 salespeople and get you 2 extra tickets to the 10X Growth Con to use as a bono, rono, hono, mono, get your Jono, dono on. How about this? How about I give you $5,000 off on a trip to St. Bart's with Grant and his wife? Okay, that's why you need a lot of inventory. How
And
about
Jared.
And Jared. Jared's going to be there too. Whitey.
I might spray tan first.
Jared's going to be on the beach in St. Bart's, okay? All the rich people are going to come over there, okay? Because this place, it's like a magnet for rich people, and they're going to confuse Jared with like a reflector.
Put your shades on. Put your shades on.
No, they're going to say, let me just sit next to that white boy and I'll get more sun. I'll put my hat on and he'll still glow up in my face, okay? All right? See this little place right here on my neck? It always stays white. So I'm just going to keep you underneath me, Jared, and, tan out. See, Robert's Mr. Tan. We ought to get Robert on it. Robert's always tan. He's a sun junkie. Yeah. Okay, so we're talking about price and value today. I hope that this helps you. If you have a question, if you have a problem, if you got some trick you're using, like my boy John Hamlin says, when value exceeds price, price is no longer the issue. If you're getting beat up, it's because you're not using your inventory, you don't have good service, you don't believe in your product, or you don't know how to close on the objection.
And so one thing that I'll tell you is you need to have a plan. Like in the close, you need to have a negotiation plan so that you have a plan for adding value, adding value, adding value, adding value, adding value, adding value, adding service, adding value. And you got to stick in the deal the whole. Mike Bonnett's really good at this, sticking in the deal for a real long time.
Mike Bonnett,
and then
man.
at the very end, 11th inning, that is
what
the
I gotta
only
do?
acceptable
What
time.
I gotta do,
Yeah.
man? Okay.
That's the only acceptable time to discount. But if you
Everybody
don't
does.
have a plan and you're
Trust
thinking
me.
on your feet like
Get over
most
it.
of you are, like if you don't have a plan on how you're going to build value in excess of the price, then you're going to start making stuff up, and then you're going to get weak, and then you're just
Let's
going
see
to
how fast you guys forget. 3 things you got to know in a deal. What are the questions?
urgency, decision maker, and if the buyer's qualified.
Dude, is there urgency? Is the decision maker? Is this person a decision maker? And number three, is they qualified? Number 4 could be, if I added one, who else is influencing the decision maker? Who's qualified to the urgency? Because let's say broke teeth is urgent, but mama's holding him back. Okay? You got an influencer that can affect the decision making. You guys want to close more deals? You want to make more money? You want to find deals that got margin? Robin's a new salesperson watching the show today live. She's got to freaking go all in right now.
She got her first deal yesterday.
You guys want to get your sales game on. Okay, you sick of just getting by? We hired 3 new salespeople today. 3 new salespeople came in here. I'm looking for opportunity. All 3 of them said the same thing. I want to make money. I'm like, okay. The first part of this interview is complete.
Yeah.
I want to make some real money. Second part of the interview is now completed. Okay? So you guys want to make some real money? You got to learn the sales game. You need to immerse yourself in Uncle G's content.
And that's and like I was looking back last night. I was sitting in my bed and I was thinking, I was like, you know, I saw that picture of us leaving on the jet from Vegas.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm like, man, I remember I used to sit back and dream about, you know, flying into Vegas and glitz and nightlife and private jets and gambling and, you know, like all this flashy thing.
Yeah.
We didn't really do any of the flashy stuff except we flew in on a private jet, and I was having this moment where I was like, dude, I remember when this wasn't even a reality. And then I came across your content and your information. I just realized, dude, with the wrong information, it will be virtually impossible for you to win. And if you do, it will take.
He could still be selling at Auto Trader.
It
Okay?
will
Auto
take-
Trader didn't teach him how to hold profits, margin. He had to go get a territory. Every time he did, they give him a new pay plan. We don't give people new pay plans here. We give people better pay plans. Like every time we change anything here, it's so you can make more money, not less. So find a great place to work. Find a boss that wants to pay you, okay? Look, if there are changes in the pay plan, I guarantee it's, if you work for a good company, it's because something had to change for that thing to continue. Look for something where the company's getting attention. You know,
Growing.
Who's some companies that you think of? Like T-Mobile, man. T-Mobile's always getting attention. Sprint, I see the kind of effort they spend on their sales team.
Yep.
Who else? Companies that are Ashley Furniture, dude.
Yeah.
Those guys want to train their people, want their people to do better. The mattress people.
Mattress Firm.
Mattress Firm. These guys have margin, they have volumes, they got a commitment to growing their business, they advertise, and they want to help their
My
sales.
Pillow.
My Pillow. What's the ad
For
again?
the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
Oh, hold on, let me show you my cross. That's what he does every time. And his toupee. Okay, look, we're just making fun now. All right, so if we can help you on price and value, improve your chance of getting price and value, okay? Selling more products, saturating your clientele, we want to help you.
Gotta
Just
have a
post some
plan,
comments.
gotta have the skill, gotta have the word tracks.
And you gotta be swimming in the Kool-Aid.
So
man.
check out CardoneU.com. The offer is going to end today. I talked him into leaving it open today, especially after
Oh,
we saw.
no, it's not open for everybody. It's only open for people watching online.
Well, that's what I meant. If they're
Well,
watching,
that's what
here,
you
know.
should say.
Well, if
Okay.
you're watching online, the deal will be open for you today. CardoneU.com.
But only those people that are seeing this right now.
So the only thing that
If
we're
you're
going to
not
ask
seeing
of
this,
you,
you're not qualified to purchase.
and the only thing that we're going to ask of you is after you get in the program, you start kicking ass with it, that you take a picture, you share somebody, you send a video, you do something to help spread the love.
Tell them where you got the love, man. Tell them where you got the love. Like if you got a PTSD thing, what's the disease, the sexual disease? What, STDs?
STD, yeah.
If you got one from Sarah,
Sarah.
would you tell your other buddies, dude, hey, leave that Sarah alone? So when you get some success from your Uncle G, tell your brothers. Man, that Uncle G,
Stay
man.
away
That
from
Uncle
Sarah.
G, man. Yeah, but the people go get an adjustment. They
It's
go
like
to a movie.
inverse success.
They go to a movie. Oh my God, you got to go see The Rock in Baywatch. Something bad happens. So and so hit my car. Did you see that car wreck? People pass bad news. Man, when you get something that works, a book, an audio program, success. Do you buy a $5,000 program from me and you freaking kill with it? Please tell the whole damn world.
Oh, totally.
Okay? That's all I ask you to do. Okay, my name's Grant Cardone. This is Jared Glant. Hey, a couple things real quick. CardoneU.com for you if you're watching.
End of the day, it's over.
Number 2, St. Bart's. We have a handful of available positions for St. Bart's. You got a picture of St. Bart's you can pop up there
it's so
they can see?
beautiful there.
Okay.
So the purpose of this 5-day excursion experience is really just to take a deep dive. A deep dive.
And we will be taking some deep dives
into
the Perignon,
into business, into your
into
business,
the vino,
into creating your ideal life.
into the ocean.
I'm excited to hear this guy talk about making big money in real estate. I hear you all the time, but I'm excited about that.
What else we got? CardoneU,
CardoneU,
St. Bart,
10X GrowthCon.
We have a location and we have a date. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's going to blow you away. It's going to be like shaka, shaka. Okay? Shaka. Robert, you try to be entertaining, man. Value, price, close the deal. 2 for 1 on our VIP tickets right now.
VIP 2 for 1.
No, not VIP. Executive. 2 for 1. 2 for 1 between now and Saturday, 6 a.m.
Do Sunday. It's Mother's Day, man.
Saturday. Also, I'm giving away 1 ticket Saturday. Mother's Day. For Mother's Day. Half price on executive tickets. I'm giving one of these away Saturday morning on my Instagram. All you got to do to qualify on the Instagram is have your notifications turned on. Put your finger in your notifications.
I think it's up in this corner.
Put your finger up in your notifications. I really wanted the video. That video that you were playing, so beautiful. I didn't want to look at that anymore. And I'm going to give one of these away. All you got to do is tag me or one of my productos, Cardone U, books, audio programs, a rebuttal manual, Playbook to Millions, millionaire booklet, any of my books. Okay? Get my attention with it.
Make it flashy. Make it look nice.
Make it flashy, man. Get my attention.
Flashy.
And I'm going to give somebody $2,500.
Dollar.
And I want to give a big shout out.
Steven.
Zachary, man, you always here, man. Zachary, Stephen, Casey Walker.
Nina Della.
Nina, WLW. Whoa. Did y'all see that one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, my audience isn't very good
He
in
signed
here today,
a
okay?
whole bunch, man. Man, the guy shared it.
Nina LW, thank you so much.
Amit, Moin, Allah,
Oh, la. Amit,
Calvin.
thank you so much.
Justin Cherry,
Justin.
Emilio
Bruce
Bertinato,
Carter, thank you so much.
Kiki Sanchez.
Hey, jury, thank you. Joshua
Todd
and Julie
Tyndall.
Bray, thank you guys. Appreciate you. Okay, look, I'll see you in St. Bart's. I'll see you at the 10X Growth Con. And most importantly, I'll see you in Cardone U. Happy Mother's Day.
CardoneU.com.